Welcome to a very very unofficial League of Legends champion spotlight, featuring Ambessa, the female Cassante. They are both black, both have two of the same weapons, and both have dashes, shields, stuns and more. But before I spoil it all, let's talk a little bit about Ambessa's lore. Ambessa comes from the show Arcane, and back in season 1 she was promised to be a main character, but she got lied to by Riot Games, and she only got a single nude scene and about 2 minutes of irrelevant screen time. So she could agree to come back for season 2 only if she gets to join League of Legends. It was part of her contract. Now enough story time, because I know you guys are dying to know what she actually does, so let's jump straight into Ambessa's abilities champion spotlight. Ambessa's passive gives her the ability to dash after she uses a spell, because why not? After she uses an ability she gets a charge that gives her more attack range and more attack speed, and if she basic attacks with that charge she deals more damage and restores energy. Spoiler alert, that's the only combo this champion has, you need to basic attack after using a spell. Her Q is called Cunning Sweep and Sundering Swarm, because she sweeps the LP out of your account and then swarms you 5 divisions lower. She deals damage in front of her, dealing more at the edge of the ability. Everyone else takes 50% of the damage, but it really is more like 0. Now the second cast deals more damage to the first person hit, but has a very small hitbox. And guess what? Because the ability has 2 casts, you get 2 dashes. Crazy! Is it just me that's kinda crazy? Her W is a shield, wait for it, that deals damage. If you block damage from a champion turret or a large monster, the shield will deal more damage, and of course, let's not forget that you can dash with the shield that deals damage. Guys, at this point it's not even funny anymore. I mean, we have 2 more abilities and it's not even funny anymore. Her E is just a very mediocre cosplay of Garen's E, but with Samira's W texture. But it doesn't just deal damage, that would be too simple now, wouldn't it? It also slows you by 99%, and if you use your dash, it gets casted a second time. Don't worry, she doesn't get a second dash from the second cast. Thank God! Now it's time for the sauce. Her ultimate blinks her 5 divisions higher and slams you 10 divisions lower. Guys, if I just tell you what this ability does without showing you the text, you would call me a liar. So let's read it together. Public Execution. Passive. Ambessa gains 30% armor penetration! And her abilities heal her for 15% of the damage dealt! Active. Ambessa becomes unstoppable! And blinks to the farthest enemy champion in line, suppressing the target for 0.75 seconds and then swamming them into the ground, dealing massive damage and stunning them for 0.4 seconds.
If we're being completely honest, we don't think our champions have overloaded kits overall.
Now, to summarize, Ambessa is Cassante with 2 Renekton weapons, Rael's haircut, Kallista's passive, Shyvana's exact stance and walk, Darius' E passive, Vi's ultimate, Lee Sin's passive, and that Q kinda looks like something else, I wonder what it is. Oh, that's what it was. Folks, Riot Games have done it again. They successfully created the most unoriginal champion design, and they didn't even copy it from someone else. They copied it from themselves. So you could say that Ambessa is the ambassador of original champions. Thank you. Now, after we know exactly what Ambessa does, it's time for her gameplay champion spotlight. Let's talk about the hardest thing to do with Ambessa on PBE, getting to play the champion. Seriously, what the f is this? After I played 30 games of Support Pantheon, I finally got to play the champion, and guys, it's kinda crazy. The gameplay is really just mindless spam, and the one thing you have to remember is that it's your Qs that deal the most damage, but if you hit them in their specific ways. You have to hit the edge of the first Q and then get a single target hit on the second Q. Always use your dash after you use your E, since you get a second E for free. See what I did there? There is really no point in not using it. Here's a clip of me getting double ulted by 2 beta tryhards. No worries, because I simply mash my head into the keyboard and I kill both of them. Now, it wouldn't be a good spotlight if we don't showcase the AD carry experience. I ult Ashe, actually hit most of my spells and then chase her while she slowly dies. And oh guys, I'm so sorry about the screen, it's just everything this champion does, it just looks so sweaty. It looks so tryhard when other people do it. But I kinda like it when I do it. I have found that doing the secret Ctrl plus 3 spam combo makes you deal extra damage. Look at this 1v1. Even though I have 0 HP, I still end up winning somehow. Ambessa is kinda good pick if you play versus a ranged champion because you have so many dashes that it's super easy to get close to them, but the cooldowns of the abilities are also kinda high. You'll see me here chasing and waiting desperately for my Q. The ultimate hitbox is very thin, and if you play with a constant 212 movement speed like me, it's basically unhittable, and people will laugh at you in the chat. But enough of me being extremely good at League of Legends, it's time for you guys to shine with the community reaction to the champion spotlight. Cassante's kit is too overloaded and has too many dashes. We heard your complaints, so here's female Cassante. Did they actually just make another Cassante? Rework Ambessa now, I'll give you 5 minutes. She's broken! Cass pacifies that she can't have boots. Oh, I forgot to make Cassante into an energy champion type, so I'll just launch Cassante 2 with next to dash. Stop giving new champions so many dashes! Okay, but what about more champions that counter dashes? We heard you about the mobility creep, so we ended mobility creep for good with our new champion. I'm just here to say good luck to all AD carry mates. I love you all. No true damage? You're slipping, Rito. Only multiple dashes and stun. This isn't bad. Sees a dash and shield. Alright. Sees another dash. Surely sees another dash and shield. Yeah, it's GG. Female Kratos. And many others. Guys, this video is coming to an end. The only thing left for me to do is, as always, give you my humble but honest opinion champion spotlight. Is Ambessa the easiest champion in League of Legends? Yes. Is Ambessa fun to play? Yes! Is Ambessa fun to play against? Nope. Thank you guys so much for watching this very unofficial champion spotlight. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on all the social media where I post dance tutorials, memes and very offensive content. I'll see you guys next time.